Okay, sorry if it seems a little bit darker now. It is night time. I usually film during the day, but for the last couple of days my family were home and I and continue on. So the lesson 19, disappear. So I heard from a few people who say just about when they're about to, like, you know, explode, everything went wrong with their lives, or did it go right? I always heard of it. I never knew what they meant by it, but beginning of 2025, everything went so wrong in like the best way, if that makes sense. As in, like, before that I was like, oh, I was talking to my friends, we were talking about like some kind of vision board. I never done a vision board because I'm always set myself like 3 goals a year. I usually accomplish them, and I thought, well, what's a vision board gonna do for me, because sometimes it go out of whack. So I was like, oh, like, I don't really need it. This guy is to get rid of my redness, so we only need 2 pumps of that. At the beginning of the year, so I was like, fine, I'll just chuck it down. You've already seen the vision board. Those are my flowers from my mum, by the way. And so I was like, ah, fine, whatever. Because I said vision board, be delusional as possible. So I was like, I'll be so delusional. And then everything went so wrong, but so right at the same time. I was left with 2 options. Continue the path that I am on right now, or I take the leap of faith, because I am now officially 25 years old, and I'm like, well, it's either now or never. Yeah, I won't say me losing the weight play a big role, but my whole relationships with everyone changed so dramatically. It was so like whiplash. Like, wherever the mind goes, the body will follow, but sometimes your body will change a lot more and then your mind doesn't catch up to it. So today it's been like a catch up. But the good thing is, on my vision board I actually said I wanted to be a YouTuber, and I wanted to start my own business and lose the weight, and I fit in my pajamas that I have waited so long to fit into. So I'm so happy with myself. I probably look so bad, but you know, it is the nighttime routine, and you've seen other YouTubers even more horrendous than I, so leave me alone, please. I'm just a girl in a world just trying to live her life. I put this in the fridge and now I'm going to use it on my face. Woo! Oh, that's nice. I disappeared for like 2 months. By the time you see this, I'm probably a little bit more active online, but to everyone else, I'm not active online. So like I said to you, I don't know where this channel is going. All I know is that I'm having fun. I batch filled them, and I've got like, what? This will be the 27th video. We have yet to know what the future is going to be like. So yeah, disappear from your life and come back stronger. Have these ones. Lesson 20, rebrand. So for me, I'm a very goal-orientated person. Like, when I have a goal, I usually don't get distracted, because my whole life, what takes one person, you know, 2 weeks to complete something will take me 2 months to complete. I put my head down, I do the work, and sometimes when I do the work, to other people, it looks like absolutely nothing. To me, I don't even know what life would be like if I had nothing to work towards, because I've always worked towards something, like some kind of improvement. So I don't know what life would be like if I don't have anything to work towards. So in my journey of rebrand, it used to be all about romance, but now I realized all my efforts were kind of leaning towards self-development. It was a bit of a heartache. I didn't want to do it, but at the end of the day, I had to ask myself, what would my highest version want from me? So I was like, oh, well, she would, there we go. nail polish. She would want me to be on the path of most enlightenment, like what she wanted me to be, the highest version of myself, and find helping other people self-fulfilling. I don't know if my channel is helping other people. It's just me talking about books and life lessons and stories so far. I don't know where that will lead me, but I'm just gonna like, people start YouTube every day, so I was like, I'll be just a drop in the ocean. Other people are getting married and having kids and having a house. Me, I started a business, started YouTube, so who knows. Lesson 21, take the risk. In your 20s, you will never be more free, more connected, or had more opportunities than you would do in the future, because in the future, even right now, I realize, like, I'm 25 and I start to realize that my parents are growing older. My friends now are starting to, they're getting married. If I'm going to fail in your 20s, because that's before, like, you know, having married, having kids and a mortgage and all that stuff. At least I can look back at this moment and be like, well, at least I tried. If it doesn't work out, I can just be a skincare reviewer who likes books on the internet. So, 2. We will all return to dust. You heard it here, guys. Well, it's no surprising. There are 2 things guaranteed in life, and that is taxes, returning to dust. And you know what? We came into this world alone, and we will exit this world alone. It may sound morbid, but it stops you from wasting time. And if I pass on, I pass on. At least I don't have any regrets. And 23, show up like you already have it with gratitude. I will eventually return to dust. I might as well have fun. At least I can look back at this and be like, I tried. So, and I am very grateful for it. Like, I am grateful for the skincare, I'm grateful for the opportunity. So I gotta pretend like everything worked out perfectly fine. Lesson 24. Numerology, Chinese zodiac, horoscope, destiny chart, and palm reading. Take them all with a grain of salt, but I do believe all those are tools, not a destination, to help you figure out what you are here to learn. Because my theory is that we're all on this earth here to learn and to evolve. It can be whatever we want, but we also have, like, you know, a mission that we have to fulfill. I did my little destiny chart. You can just get that off ChatGPT. That's what I did. And so my goal in life, my soul's journey, is balance ambition with integrity. Your soul is here to become a boss with heart. I was like, oh wow, that's cute. You're seen as someone responsible and deeply caring, often drawn to beauty, justice, and calm harmony. Creating harmony, which is me. And my karmic lesson is to trust myself and letting go of fear of failure. Okay, that hit deep, but alright. And letting go of control and allowing life to flow. Which makes a lot of sense because I am very controlling. And use power wisely and never shrink to make others comfortable. But to sum it all up, apparently I am a visionary leader with both a heart and ambition, a soul creator with deep spiritual and intuitive gifts, meant to empower others through my voice, writing, and presence, here to build something that lasts and inspire others along the way. It also says I am naturally drawn to philosophy, writing, psychology, or spiritual studies. Well, it is correct. I always wanted to become a psychologist, but I was like, I do not want to deal with people's drama. So I was like, I'll stick to my books, thank you. I won't say, you know, they're 100% correct, but I will definitely say, like, doors will open that other things won't, because I realized the one thing that I was doing was working against my enemy side. And I was like, oh my god, that explains so much, because for me, my numerology is very like power and manifestation apparently. And the reason why this particular thing could not manifest so quickly is because I was working with my enemy sign. So my advice for you guys is to know which one is your enemy sign, because I am a dragon and my enemy sign is the dog. I'm not against people who have born near the dog, but at the same time I'm like, I have seen things in life that otherwise could not be explained, and I have seen energy transfer. Like, I never knew what that was until I seen it happen, and I was like, oh, wow. Like, I've been around with people, and I won't say we energy transferred, but things will happen so quickly for them where otherwise things would happen for me. And I was like, not saying that they don't deserve their flowers, but I realized since I've been away from people and I have been silent, a lot of things seem to be manifesting so quickly, so quickly. So I know that the guy that I will marry in the future, he's definitely, because he's going to be like the king of kings. So if we cadoodle, you get married, you will never know. Do your research in them and just take it with a pinch of salt and just have fun. Enjoy the journey. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Like, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. I know it sounds so cliche, but it is very true. Like, there are times that I have not appreciated things in my youth because I've been so fixated on like getting my goals on that I kind of forgot a lot of things. Going out by myself, doing X, Y, Z, the world is bigger than it actually is. But just enjoy the process. I find the most joy in my life is when I'm working towards something. Even if I'm just reading a new book, Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. So I'm going to read that next after my Money Mastery by Tony Robbins. So that will be exciting. I love working towards something new. And YouTube is also that one. And getting everything up and running. So those are my 25 lessons. So have a wonderful night, guys. Peace out. Sorry I don't have any makeup on, but this is just skincare, you know. I'm not a makeup person and I know I have pimples. Alright. And peace out.